Quiet, please. Play.
Ladies semi-finals day at the 125th Championships, and an assortment of stories on offer as we head towards the climax of another gripping fortnight. Victoria Azarenka and Petra Kvitova, both 21 and both understandably nervous, awaited their moment on centre court. Among those waiting to welcome them, Hollywood legend Robert Redford and 9-time champion Martina Navratilova, who had Richard Branson to keep her company. Like Martina, Kvitova is a left-hander from the Czech Republic who's fallen in love with grass-court tennis. Beaten in the semis by Serena Williams 12 months ago, she was wiser for the experience and settled impressively to force an early break. Azarenka was distinctly second best as the 8th seed kept her cool to take the first set by 6-1. Playing in her first Grand Slam semi, Azarenka then rediscovered the form that's made her so hard to beat in recent months. She won 8 of the first 9 points in the second set to radically alter the tone of the contest. Keen to avenge her defeat to the same opponent in the round of 32 last year, the Belarusian showed increasing maturity as she took the set 6-3. Kvitova proved her durability by recovering to beat Svetlana Pironkova in the quarterfinals after dropping the second set, and reapplied herself once more to seize the initiative in the decider. Holding firm when facing break-back points at 3-1, she refused to let Azarenka in for a second time. The end, when it came, was a touch anticlimactic. A double fault from the 4th seed. So Kvitova becomes the first Czech finalist in the women's singles since Jana Novotná 13 years ago. Will she go on to become only the 3rd left-hander after Ann Jones and the watching Martina Navratilova to triumph in the Open era?
After when I break her, it was like, I don't know, I played good and she was a little bit down, I think, but I thought that after first set I will be still up, but she played very well and she came to the game again and it was tough after. I think it was a nervous match for sure, and I'm happy how I played because it was tougher mentally for sure, and yeah, it was good.
Maria Sharapova hadn't dropped a set during her march to the semis. Few gave wildcard Sabine Lisicki much hope of breaking that sequence, but the 2004 champion made a nervous start and double-faulted twice to give the German an early break. That set the tone for an indifferent display of serving, but it didn't prevent the world number 6 from getting back on even terms. This was Sharapova's 12th Grand Slam last 4 appearance, and after securing another break, she was in position to take a 1-set lead. After storming into a 5-2 lead in the second, there was further evidence of that flaw in her game. Double fault number 13 to give Lisicki a glimmer of hope. She wasn't destined to become the first unseeded player to reach the women's final since Billie Jean King 48 years ago, though. A 4-3 win for the rejuvenated Russian, who's so happy to be back in the big time.
It's a great feeling. It's been many years, but it's a really great feeling. Today wasn't my best match of the championship, so I was really happy to get through in 2 sets. But yeah, it's pretty amazing to be back on that stage.
Doubles fans were licking their lips on court 1 as the top seeds, Bob and Mike Bryan, faced the defending champions Jürgen Melzer and Philipp Pechner. The brothers had won the 3 previous meetings, most recently en route to their 10th Grand Slam title at the Australian Open in January, and took the first set courtesy of 1 break secured after this classic point. A single break was enough to give them a second as well, and when they struck once more at the start of the third, it was as good as over. A serve and volley special completed a 6-3, 6-4, 6-4 win and takes the popular duo through to a semi-final with 6 seeds Michael Lodra and Nenad Zimonjić. In the boys' singles, Great Britain's Liam Brodie, who beat the top seed Jiri Vesely in the 3rd round, is through to the semi-finals after a dramatic win over Robin Kerr of Germany. 17-year-old Brodie saw 3 match points come and go before winning 13-11 in the 3rd. Australia's Jason Kubler stands between him and a place in the final. British interest in the girls' singles is over following Danica Borthwick's 3rd round defeat to 3rd seed Irina Kromacheva. The Russian was victorious by a 6-3, 6-2 margin.
6-3, 6-2.